What's happening, everyone? Welcome on back to the channel. Hope that you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. Yeah, I feel like the room is a little dark. It's okay. It's kind of cloudy out there. Anyways, I know technically we finished the album with Noise 75 because the last track on some versions is eMusic, but on what I'm looking at, the last track is After 8. So let's just go ahead and listen to that track, and then we'll mark this like actually done. And I gotta say that this has been a fun album to listen to for as spread out as it has been. It's always been a welcome return. So let's return for one last time, After 8, and we'll talk about it after. Had to find it on YouTube since it wasn't on Spotify. Regardless, let's go ahead and listen. I forgot to look up lyrics. It's like early punk music. Like I can hear Rotten on top of this. They do be snarling back there. And it sounds like there's some light piano in the back as well. Little rises of harmonies. That guitar coming in back. now we finish the album. I like how we end with this underproduced, of course purposely so, like underproduced, repetitive, early proto-punk music kind of sound. We've gotten introduced to it before. I like how it starts off kind of, okay, you know what you're getting into, but then there's always those little details that are added in as the singing slash yelling begins. At first, just kind of help me through the night, kind of hushed through tight lips, and then eventually through snarls. Help me through. Not like that, but you know what I mean? Like there's a certain degree of like anger and snarl that's coming through later on. I like that. It's almost growling in some ways. There's a little bit of a light, not fluffy, but a light piano that's being played. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's guitar at that point. I think it's piano. You just kind of hear that softly by about the midpoint. And by the end, playing just a little bit more, but never above that kind of murkiness of the production and stuff. And I think that actually aids to the character of the music amongst the bass and, of course, the fuzziness of the guitar there. And then, there was something else I was going to mention. At certain points, the music changes just briefly. You hear the snare change from the drums, and it kind of marks a change in the music for a certain moment. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, the little bits of harmonies are another detail that's brought in. Those they kind of rise and then fall back. Rise and fall back. So like this track has such a cool production value to it, which definitely flows into the rest of the album as well. I'm just kind of paying attention to it more here, and I think that that's so cool how you get those little tidbits of sound underneath the murkiness of the overall music here. And then lyrics are pretty repetitive. Help me through the night, help to see it all. Help me through the night, help me through the night. Help me see the sun, help me to get up. And that actually just repeats throughout the whole rest of this track. It's pretty straightforward. So yeah, I think that those little bits of bright melody that come out, those little dots of vibrancy, you can kind of, I guess, say that is that little bit of sunlight as he's working through the night. I don't know. I may be thinking too far into it. Let me know what you guys thought of the track. Let me know what you thought of the album. I hope that you enjoyed it. Oh! That's what I was going to say. Some of his snarling and yelling in this track reminded me of Suzuki from Can. Right? Damo Suzuki? I'm pretty sure that's what I was going to say. I remember my point at the very end. Okay, now let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.